Shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Makar, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS. Peace, honor, respect to you, brothers that's out there laboring, edifying, rally around the word in truth and sincerity. Shalom to you believers out there, brothers and sisters. Real quick, just something in the spirit I was just thinking about, in life, period, is ups and downs. All right, and you got things that I say from the sidelines that could be distractions, try to pull you away from the word or distract you and, just put you in a sorrowful mind frame, an anger mind frame, things of that nature to try to deter you. Okay. And I thought about these couple of scriptures, and Lord willing, this is edifying to you brothers and sisters out there. All right. Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 1, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. And in this life, we gonna face temptation, man. All right. Matter of fact, I just thought of something else. I think that's, I haven't got this scripture in a long time. Yep. 1 Peter 5 and 8. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at 7. It says, casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. See? And that's exactly what, the devil, spiritual being Satan, he does. All right, he works through people. Now, the main person he's working through is Esau Edom, the so-called white man, but he can work through your woman, through the people at your job, things of that nature. All right. And, you can be in a relationship and things happen, okay, that, can try to take you out, or even people at your job, they can be getting on your nerve, and it could be weighing on your mind and, make you lose focus. But we got to stay in this focus. We got to stay in focus, Salakia. All right. So going back, Ecclesiasticus 2nd chapter, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. And again, life is full of temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. All right. These scriptures is what we need to run to. All right. In our times of trouble, reading the Psalms, Proverbs, things of that nature. You can even read stories, listening to videos. We need those spirit boosters. Verse 3, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity, right? And, the Lord will put things in our path, all right, to try us, all right, because we can only be accepted through adversity, all right? If things always going good, then, you can't really tell, if you with a lady, and you always got money, everything always going good. You don't know, where y'all might stand through the test of time. All right, verse 6, believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Man, this is powerful just reading it. All right. I was just meditating on this, going through different things in my life. And what I try to remember is to stay focused, stay on the word, because that's the comforter. Even listening to different brothers' videos, they be speaking to me and don't even know. That's the power in these video epistles. And again, Lord willing, this is edifying to somebody. All right, now when you go to just real quick, something in the spirit. Almost not gonna let me do it. All right, so most brothers and sisters have heard this story, but it's so relevant, all right, to this lesson, and it's relevant to life, period. All right, and this story came to my mind when I was just thinking about things. Matthew 14. All right, and it says, let's see. Where do I want to start? I'm going to start at verse 23. And when he had sent the multitudes away, he went up into a mountain apart to pray. And when the evening was come, he was there alone. But the ship was now in the midst of the sea, tossed with waves, for the wind was contrary. And in the fourth watch of the night, Yahushua went unto them walking on the sea. So it said what? The ship was in the midst of the sea, tossed with waves, and the wind was contrary. And this is how sometime in life, you have good weather, sunny days, okay? But then sometime you have those storms, all right? You being the ship, all right, can be in the midst of the sea, okay, being tossed by the waves, the different waves and the strong winds that's going on in your life. Verse 25, and in the fourth watch of the night, Yahushua went unto them walking on the sea. And when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, It is a spirit. And they cried out for fear. But straightway Yahushua spake unto them, saying, Be of good cheer. It is I, be not afraid. And that's what Yahushua is basically saying to us through the Holy Scriptures. All right. When we are in the midst of the sea being tossed, okay, to and fro. Well, not to and fro, but you have different things going into in your life, okay? Yahushua said what? Don't be afraid. All right, trust in him. All right. Didn't it say in Ecclesiasticus, the 2nd chapter? It said what? Whatever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. And right here in verse 27, it said, But straightway Yahushua spake unto them, saying, Be of good cheer. It is I, be not afraid. Okay? And Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it be thou, bid me come unto thee on the water. And he said, Come. All right. And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Yahushua. But when he saw the wind was boisterous, all right, he was afraid and beginning to sink. And this is sometime us in our life. All right, when them winds pick up, all right, you can be listening to brothers, reading, but sometimes them winds will pick up. Hey, you might be troubled. You might get more stressed. You might get more afraid, depending on your situation. You might have bills you can't pay. You're nervous. You got the anxiety, or people getting on your nerves and things of that nature. You angered. You kind of losing focus. All right, you beginning to sink, and you cry, saying, "Lord, save me." All right, and that's basically us in prayer. All right, that's basically us in prayer. All right. And immediately Yahushua stretched forth his hand and caught him and said unto him, O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt? All right. And, this is what we have to remember. Okay. Don't be little in our faith, all right? Because again, going back to Ecclesiasticus, the 2nd chapter, okay, it said in verse 6, believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him. See? So we should never doubt. All right. So just something real quick, for brothers and sisters to think about. Lord willing, it was edifying. To the next lesson. Shalom.